Alright guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we have a tutorial on how to build 3 simple redstone doors for Minecraft Beta 1.7.3. The first of which is actually solving an issue that exists in Beta 1.7.3 where pressure plates don't power doors properly. So we're going to fix this problem first, and then I'll show you a 2x2 piston door and a 1x2 flush piston door that can also be a 2x2 flush piston door. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, you might have come across this in your own worlds, but when you place a pressure plate in front of 2 wooden doors like this, they don't act the way you would expect them to. They get powered alternately. Even when you close the door, they get powered alternately. Now, the reason for this is because this door here is technically in a closed state, and when we stand on it, it turns into an open state. So when you power it, it opens, which is what's supposed to happen. Whereas this one here, technically, right now it's in its closed state. And then when I power it, it goes into its open state. Which is why when you close it like this and try and power it, nothing will happen because it's already in its open state. But there's a pretty easy solution to this. The first thing we gotta do is move the pressure plates back by 1 block, just like this. And then we're gonna get underneath and add a bit of redstone in here. So first you're going to mine down, and you're going to mine out an area underneath just like this. Now directly underneath the doors you're going to place 2 redstone torches like that. Now you heard one of the doors open, and that's because this redstone torch is powering this door to be open, whereas this one is already in an open state, therefore it won't move when it gets powered like that. Now we're going to remove these 2 middle blocks here and remove 2 blocks, like a 2x3 area, just on this side, just like that. Now directly underneath the pressure plates we're going to place redstone on these 2 blocks here and a redstone torch. This is to invert this so that it turns off, then closing the door to its closed state. Just like that, we're going to place some redstone and a redstone repeater into this block, which then turns off this redstone torch, closing this door. So this door is currently unpowered, this door is powered, therefore it's open. Open, closed. Now on this side, we're going to open up this area just a little bit more, so it's, again, a 3x2 area, kind of like a dog bone shape is the whole thing. Now we're going to make some redstone come down this way, but on this block here, we're going to put a repeater on 1 tick delay, and then some redstone dust like that. And that's the whole system. So pretty much now when we walk across these, both of these will open at the same time, just like that. And it's doing exactly what you would want it to do. Okay, but we've got it opening one way, but what if you're on the inside and you also want it to open? Well, we can do that too. So if we place 2 pressure plates on the top like this, and mine in behind this area here, we have, this is right underneath the pressure plates just here. We can have a look. Right here, just underneath the pressure plates like this, we can place redstone dust like that, mine in a little further, so that we can then mine underneath the ground like this. So we're going to place redstone that comes down in sort of a spiral staircase fashion. And then down on this one, we can place a redstone torch like that. And then we just mine out across like this until we get underneath where this pressure plate side is here. Because we can just power this line like this and everything will happen again. So if I put a redstone torch here, it'll power this line and that will open our doors. Now we just want to close that off by putting a redstone line into it. As you heard, that closed the doors like that, and then as we step on these ones it'll open like that, and then as we step on these ones it will also open. So now we can walk in and out of our houses without any issue. Okay, but moving on now to our second redstone door. This is the 2x2 piston door. Now you need 4 sticky pistons, 2 on top of each other just like this, with a 4 block gap between them, and then placing a block of your choice in front of them just like this. Next, you're going to place a block behind the top piston with a redstone torch underneath, and that will extend the pistons just like that, and do that on both sides. Next, we're going to place pressure plates down on either side of the door, just like that. And now all we need to do is wire it up. And to do that, we expose the blocks just underneath the pressure plates like that, and we can actually expose all of these blocks here, except for this one here. Leave this this block in the corner because we need it as like a stepping stool. And you kind of do that on both sides. Just like that. Now we're going to place redstone just underneath these pressure plates and extend it out by 1, so it's a line of 4. Then we're going to make it curve around, curve around up this block just like that. So line, and it snakes around up to the redstone torch just like that, and you can do that both sides. And now to see that that works, you're going to walk over the pressure plate, and it works just on this side like that. Now, this side doesn't work just yet, but that's okay. It's super easy to hook it up, because all you need to do is power what you've already got. By exposing this underneath here, you can place redstone, line it up just underneath these pressure plates like that, cover it up, and now here we go. We've got our working 2x2 piston door in beta 1.7.3. Alright, but moving on now to our last door of the video. This is the 1x2 flush piston door. Now the first thing you want to do is pick an area, and preferably I would suggest having it by a stone floor nearby, so you can put a pressure plate down and have it be a bit inconspicuous like that. Now you want to mine 4 blocks into the wall just like this, and in between those you want to have 2 blocks like that, and then another 2 like this, mined out just like this. This is sort of the general shape. Now this passage will keep going on to your base. That'll just keep going on to your base like that. Whereas here we're going to place 4 pistons like this, and then 2 just like this, and then 2 blocks in front like that, which will match the exterior of your base if you're trying to make it hidden. Now adjacent to these 2 pistons here, just on this bottom one, we're going to mine this out and place a redstone torch just underneath, just like that. Now we're going to wire it all up, so mining down again underneath our pressure plate just like this. We're going to place a line of redstone just like that, and we're going to connect this up to our redstone components like this. So following the path, obviously you want to keep this sort of hidden and underground as best you can, leading to the block you want to get to, just like this. So now we've got redstone. We're going to create this redstone line coming along like this, and around and into a repeater, if I can place it, a repeater like that, into the redstone torch like this. Perfect. Now the other end of this redstone line is now going to come out and meet up with our other pistons here, which we're going to mine out behind just like this, hollow out a bit of an area just behind our pistons, just like this, opening it up a little bit and mining 1 block down so that it looks kind of like this. Now we're going to place 2 blocks behind our 4 pistons like this, with redstone torches just underneath like that. Now the pistons will extend, or at least some of them will. Don't worry about how they extend. We can it'll fix itself later. Now we're going to put 2 repeaters into the redstone torch blocks like this, and followed by some redstone dust. And now all we need to do is connect this redstone line, however possible, into our previous redstone line, just like that. And now the last thing we need to do is add 1 more repeater along this redstone line into the pistons here, and we want to put it on a 2-tick delay, just like that. And just like that, the redstone door is done. Now obviously you can cover this up however you please, just to make sure it's you know, not going to be seen by whoever involved. And we're just going to fix it up like that. There we go. Now it's a nice clean flush piston door, and you walk up to it, and there we go. So we walk in, and there we go, all done. Now if you want to get out, we can place another piston on the floor like this, and it's the same principle as before. Sorry, I'll just get a torch, light it up. Same principle as before. put some redstone dust underneath, and we can create a redstone line that goes underneath your pathway all the way to the redstone dust just here. And now as you walk out, it will work again, just like that. And close, and open. Alright, but that is going to be all for today's tutorial. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. If you found it useful, let me know in the comments. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters!